What's up, guys? My name is Chris Warrens, and I'm a full-time luxury watch dealer dedicated to educating you. We've been doing this since 2017. I have a few other companies where I consult, write, speak. I have some real estate and a nonprofit in veteran services. But here on this channel, it's all about educating you on timepieces. Our goal is to build a community around the education of timepieces. So with that said, let's get into the show. All right, guys, we're going to change it up today and we're going to talk about a ladies piece. All right. We're going to talk about the Rolex Datejust 69173. Now, before we get into this specifically, I want to kind of educate on the ladies Rolexes specifically. Many people don't know that women don't really buy smaller 24, 26, 28, even the 31 millimeter ladies Datejusts anymore because they're wearing bigger pieces, 36, 40, 41 millimeter, and so on. So the market on ladies Datejust is actually really small for the most part because women are beginning to wear large sizes. But in this case, the 69173, it's the one of the longest running ladies Datejust models ever, introduced in the 80s and discontinued in 2003. It has just the right touch of elegance thanks to its two-tone steel and gold bracelet and case. The dial color options are pretty vast when it comes to these: champagne, yellow gold, white, pearl, and more. For a little extra oomph, these can be found with factory diamond dials, which make this example pop. And when I say oomph, I'm talking about a little extra cheddar, a little extra dollar. So it has a gold fluted bezel, and the gold fluted bezels, in my humble opinion, give a very strong wrist presence because the way that light glimmers off of the fluted bezel really just draws your eye to the wrist. This example comes as a 26 millimeter. It has a 42-hour power reserve. Now, I have a bone to pick with Rolex when it comes to Datejust. They say that you can do 100 meters in this watch of diving. Now, here's the thing, guys. Over my career, there are two watches that I've seen get water in more than any other watch: the Breitling Navitimer and the ladies Datejust. So Rolex says you can do 100 meters. Do I recommend that? No. If you want to go swimming, if you want to, maybe wear it in the shower, that's one thing. Diving, take it off. Leave it in the hotel room, leave it on the boat, leave it somewhere else because they tend to leak and get water in them. All right, let's talk about price point. There's a bit of a variation when it comes to price point and vintage Rolexes. Condition plays a huge part in that. You can find these used anywhere between $2,000 and $5,000, depending on the condition. As I mentioned, plays a huge part in vintage Rolexes. Another huge piece is if the bracelet sags, right? If it's sagging like this, it's going to cost you about $500, maybe $1,000 to bring it back to a tight stance as pictured. So condition plays a huge part in these. Fortunately, this example has a nice tight bracelet, which also complements the overall excellent condition that it's in. Additionally, since they're old, they tend to be missing links. I should mention that. And, adding links to these could cost you $150 per link, maybe $100 per link, depending on where you're shopping. So it's just something to consider if you're going to buy a $2,000 example or a $5,000 example. Top of the range means good condition. Bottom of the range means, well, you have a project on your hands. Okay, the closeout. It's a great watch that will, for the most part, hold its value if you buy in decent condition. However, it's not going to increase in value much. This will do pretty much anything. This will go to dinner, wear it with a dress, wear it with jeans. This will go to the beach. This could go to the gym. You could wear it in flip-flops. You could wear it for pretty much anything. It's quite versatile. All right, so what am I going to give this on a scale of 10? I'm going to give it a 7.5 because of its desirability. Being a 26 millimeter and women now wearing much larger sized cases, it's not very desirable. So from a dealer's perspective, we would say 7.5 due to desirability. All right, so before we go, I'd love to hear your feedback on this review and what you think of the watch. I enjoy talking timepieces and respond to everyone no matter their perspective if you agree with me or not. Also, if you haven't hit that like button, please do smash subscribe. I appreciate you all. I look forward to catching you next time. Peace.